Everybody, what's going on? I'm back for another video once again. Hope y'all doing well. Thanking the Most High for so much. Uh, Giving God all the honor, the glory, and the praise. I thank Him for another day. I'm blessed to see another day. And Most High bless y'all out there. Hope y'all day is going well so far. I think it's still morning time, like 10. But yeah. I just want to talk to y'all a little bit about my little testimonial type video. You know, about how about my experiences with the Most High and childhood and all this type of stuff. So yeah, I was raised, once again, made us help somebody, help somebody get to know God too. But I was raised a Christian, and I was raised in that household. I was Bible based home. You know, I'm just one of the kids, just one of them kids that just grew up where it was a nice little neighborhood. But I grew up in a Bible based home, and had the word instilled in me at a young age. We went to church and everything like that. So, I'll get what I'm saying. I grew up based Christian. Yeah, I was based on the word. Faith based home, Bible based. Went to church, all that stuff, and my parents, like I said, instilled the word in me at a young age. Especially my mother, because she's a praying woman. But yeah, at a young age, man, and they say I don't remember this, but they say I had so much word in me that I could like memorize the scriptures, back and forth. When I was little, I could recite anything from what they were saying. I don't remember, but from what they said, I could say stuff uh, forward and back. Say scriptures forward and back. I could memorize scripture, and growing up, she used to put on. I'll say that. Well, I was at school one time. This is what I was saying. And they put so much word in me. It was just in me. Oh yeah, no. Our brains are like sponges. Like whatever we're feeding ourselves is what's gonna come out. And they was teaching me the word so much that I was talking about at school, and that was what was in me, man. I think it was primary school, maybe. I think it was primary school. I was 5 or 6, maybe. I believe 5 or 6 had to be. Yeah, primary school. I think we was working with Play-Doh or something like that. I don't remember what it was. I think it was Play-Doh, and it was 5, 6, or 7. I don't remember, but around primary school year. And I was talking, I was talking about God and everything, and she was, girl, like, can you please stop talking about this? She said something like that. It was a black girl. But that's the whole thing, man. That stuff was in me, so I was talking about it. I had so much. They still the word in me. Something I was talking about at school. I was telling one dude, I think Trey, I think one of his friends to read the Bible. I remember that on the bus. This stuff was in me, man. I had others. I still look at shows and stuff, but they had that word in me so much. And my mother put on. Of course, I had phonics. I don't know how y'all probably don't remember this growing up. Some of you do, some of you don't. Phonics, teach your words and stuff. But she put on Bible stuff like certain kid songs. I still remember some. I don't y'all able to give me that old. Some of you probably know. Give me that old time religion. It's good enough for me. That type of songs. Kids be singing certain songs, and then we'll go to another song and another song. Another one was not stand in the need of prayer. Not my father, not my mother, me. You know, these type of songs. And I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed it. She would have that on while I was just sitting down. Um, yeah, man. I just and later on, like I said, I love reading the Word when I was little. I love the Bible. I love the stories and everything. Certain Bible movies, like I looked at that, like Samson and Delilah. We had a 2 disc tape on that. I really enjoyed. I really liked that. No, it was a 2 tape movie. It was a 2 tape movie. Had a part 1 and a part 2 because the movie was so long. It's called Samson Delilah, but it was an old, really over, and I don't really care. I liked it. It was good, especially with the jawbone scene. uh, but no, you don't know Samson. If you don't know Samson in the Bible, he was a Hebrew that had great strength, and the Philistines came up against him one time. He killed them all with the jawbone. Killed 1,000 of them. Before he was tired and everything, and he asked for water. God made water come out the ground so he could drink, so he could replenish himself and everything, so he could, But yeah, man, certain Bible movies I enjoyed. There was some other ones. There might have been some other ones too. Oh, you don't know? There it is. Prince of Egypt. I love that growing up. You probably don't know that, but DreamWorks. That was it growing up. And that movie was funny. It was serious at times, and it's just some say it may not. It's not all that biblical, and it's not really. It's not. It don't. And a lot of these movies really don't really go exactly like the words say. But at that time, I don't. It was a good movie to me. Growing up. Another one was Joseph, King of Dreams. That was another one. That was about Joseph, DreamWorks, and so many others, man. But you get the point. I like that stuff growing up. And I don't know what it is though. Later on you get in those teenage years, and you want to kind of get away and do stuff. And that's what happened to me. I kind of got straight away a little bit. Not really straight, but yeah, kind of yeah. That how those teenage years, you just you you your body going through a whole, what I mean. If you're going through a whole lot of change, like what's going on and everything, and then you just want to do other stuff, and that's what I started listening to a lot of rap. I don't really listen one thing too. I gotta say, I was different. I was very different from a lot of people at school. People noticed that too. I was looked at as a geek. Because I talk right. A lot of kids talked. A lot of black kids talked a certain way that I wasn't. That I tried to talk like them. And I tried to. I said in another video like this before. I tried to fit in middle school and high school. Because at this time I didn't know what I know now. That there's nothing wrong. It's actually a great thing to be different. It's actually a great thing to be exceptional. To stand out from the pack, because that's when you can really you can really get ahead in life and everything. But it's all right to be different. If all you're looking at this and you're different, don't think there's anything wrong with it. It just is what it is. A lot of people are meant to fit in. They're meant to be set apart and make a difference in other people's lives, man. It's not meant to. They're not meant to fit in with the pack, and that's the whole thing. You should celebrate your different because one day you're gonna do great things, man. You know, all of us are destined for great things, and if we fit in with everybody else, ain't nobody gonna really see that. You know what I mean? I mean, a lot of people seek greatness in groups together, like in teams and stuff. They can be great as a team, but some of us are just we just different in different ways that we meant to stand out so we can shine. You know, so people can see that light in us. And yeah, but I was anyway. I started listening to some rap. I got away. You know how it is. I started listening to rap music and um I was listening to other stuff, but mainly rap because that's what was going on in the time. You see these people, I said for the black uh, culture. But the thing about me, I had so much. I was still doing it was in me, but I just had got. I was since I would always choose to censor rap music. And a lot of the I was around a guy was like I just I don't even remember, but I remember somebody recognized that I had it censored. So why you got it? Something like that. Somebody noticed or something. I don't remember, but I would always choose to censor rap music that didn't have a lot of cussing because I still had a little part in me that I didn't want to. That's just how I was, man. I didn't choose all that split. I choose to censor it. When I got my first iPod, that's when the iPod was coming out. The only reason I really wanted it because the other guy had it. I said, that's cool. He was listening to his music on there, how you could flip buttons and stuff. This was around about I even 08, 09 when the iPod first came out. Where you could actually see the cover of the music you're listening to, and you could flip buttons and stuff. You could swipe and it would go to that. I was like, oh, that's neat. When I was going to the YMCA, this was during middle school. There was this guy I hung out with. His name was I forgot his name. But he was short. He was a muscular dude. I really thought he was tough and stuff, hitting on me and stuff. But we hung out and everything. But I don't know if we were just friends, but we were acquaintances. He was deaf. Um, Paris, that was his name. Paris, light kind of boy. I was a little bit taller than him, but thing about him, I was skinny and scrawny and stuff. He was all muscular. He was muscular. He was short, but he was muscular and everything. I really thought he was tough and stuff. uh, but yeah, that's what made me. And looking back, did I really need it? But yeah. But yeah, this carried on into like uh, high school, and then around about sophomore year, I believe either sophomore or junior year, it's crazy how it happened. I was on a computer and I started like listening at more gospel music again. I started listening more and more. I was listening to some Prince of Egypt, and I started listening to gospel, and I started listening more, and then more and more. And then I don't know. I just started getting drawn. I don't know if I was just drawn or whatever, but I just started listening to more gospel music. I don't know how it happened, but I really don't know. But I just started getting more drawn toward the gospel music. And then it was back in 2012 when people was talking about, they kept saying, oh, this the end, you know. This is long ago when when gosh, when that movie, there was a movie that came out back in '09 called 2012, and it was talking about, oh, the world will come to an end in 2012. And really, I didn't really believe it. Dude, this movie was long gone. I didn't really, this movie is just, of course, we still here, you know, so it was, and that's why a lot of the stuff was coming out. This was when the rapture and all these doctrines and stuff was coming on out. And then I started looking at, I found all this stuff. And I started on the internet, and I started looking at this one brother, say his name, but, um, um, and he was just intriguing. Man. He was teaching the word, and the way he just taught the Bible, the way he would tell certain stories and stuff. He would tell certain stories. He would tell fictional, made-up stories to teach us a lesson. To teach people a lesson that he was talking to and things like that. And I started looking at him and everything. And, yeah, and that's really how I got back into it. Like, I dropped around about this time, like sophomore. I cleaned out all that rap stuff. I think I cleaned it all out. I think I got more gospel. I started listening. This was when I was, that coming, that product, I cleaned out all that. And I started putting more gospel in there. And when I got back to school, it just felt so different. It felt different. I felt different. That's all I knew. I don't know what happened that summer, but I felt different walking into school. And people found out, you can't hide from it. Somebody gonna find out because they're gonna see it changing, and this is, it's still a teenage. I was sort of shaved it, really. I had gospel music on there, but I just knew I wasn't really out there doing stuff, but I had changed a little bit. I was listening to more gospel music and stuff and things like that. And that's what's going on. I have my ups and downs. I had times where I fell, and I could really feel it now. I don't know why, but they say when you doing a whole lot of dirt, you are. Oh no, let me say like this: when you messed up, like before sometimes you really feel it, but then when you really get free, you really when you mess up, you're gonna get. And that's how I felt at times. But I had my ups and downs. But it was good, and still have ups and downs at times. I'm not perfect, but I'm striving to be the best. Um, but it didn't come Oh yeah, I got mocked on too. I got mocked at for um, for I think that was sophomore year. Dude started asking me questions and stuff, but I don't like. I knew the Bible. He said, Are you into that stuff?" He said, "Well, what's the man? Who's the man?" And they started. That was no, that was started junior year. I think I don't remember. I think it was started junior year, but anyway, fast forward to all that. Fast forward to senior year. Senior year was, oh yeah, and I gotta tell you this: the worshiping was awesome. When I really got into it and I started worshiping, it was awesome. Like the new life was awesome. you know. And I really didn't care what music it was. I was listening to black artists and white gospel artists. It really, you know, I was listening to a lot of Heel songs, a lot of Donnie, a lot of other people, Donnie Clerk and a lot of other people. I used to love him growing up too. He had a tape called Live in London. That's what my mom was doing, child care. That was one of her jobs. While dad was doing this, he was away to work. She was at home at one point doing child care. She would have kids. I bonded with a lot of them kids too. And a lot of times she would put on certain gospel tapes where they would sing certain songs. Where they have some, like, and the one was Live in London with Donnie. I loved that one. And one of them songs was the Caribbean song. I got my mind made up. I used to like that. Love that one. But anyway, yeah, a senior year, like graduation, and I was afraid to like walk up the stage. And I was like, you know, you see stuff, and I ain't gonna try to make this video already long enough. But I didn't even realize how long. It's 2046. I was afraid of walking up this. You know that. I was shy growing up. You know, I was. I never thought I'd be doing anything like this, making a video and posting on YouTube and anything like that, because I was a shy kid. This was the last thing I wanted to be doing, because I could not. I was bashful at times. I didn't want to talk. If somebody would say something to me, I didn't. A lot of times I just didn't know what to say. I just could not be around people. You know, especially when everybody put their attention on me. So I was just bashful. I was shy. I didn't like to talk much either. You know, but now you know I've overcome it a little bit, not all the way, but yeah, you know, if anyway you fight with that, you know, you gotta keep talking to people. That's the only way you gotta get out of it, and trusting God to really bring you through that, because He will, man, if you wanted to, you know. And yeah, I think, you know, you see it on TV, but then actually, like, to experience it, it was just like, wow. You graduate, yeah. Had the caps and everything. I remember walking up there. I think I was leading my row up there. They were going by rows, and then they waited for them, and then they stood us up. I thought it was good, dog. I was leading my row up there, and I went up there with no problem. Got the phone. It was just, ooh, yeah, and that's the thing. Before I prayed, I said, "Please let me walk up there with boldness. Take the fear." I was really nervous. It was in front of a whole bunch of people, and I seen videos. Before that, I had seen videos of people who had graduation compilations. They call it videos that, you know, it's videos that are put together, separate videos or clips put together in one video. And I've seen stuff where people slipped and fell, and it tripped, and it was embarrassing, you know, embarrassed herself. One girl, she started dancing when she got it, and she fell flat on her feet. You know, get off. But yeah, so that's what I was fearful of. I just said, please let me slip. You know, I'm already still bashful. I still was bashful. Uh, uh, but yeah. But I went up there, got it with no problem, and I went down and sat down, and I gave all glory to God. I gave all glory to the Most High. I said, it wasn't me. I gave glory to the Most High, where it was due. And so I say for every achievement, I give him the glory. It ain't me, man. And that's what it's all about, giving God the glory, because it's not me. It's all him. Yeah, man, if you... I just want to say, whatever you're going through, I'm closing now. Whatever you're going through, look to God, man. If you're struggling with certain things, like youthful temptations and things like that stuff, actually, all young people struggle with this. Look to the Most High, man, because He can deliver you if you want Him to. He'll give you a whole brand new life. He'll give you joy. He'll give you peace. He'll change your life forever, man. You'll be a brand new person. You'll be full of joy. You'll be full of new life. You'll be full of new desires. He'll make your life brand new, man. And for me to walk up that stage, a person who was really shy, I was like, I want to do this, because you don't have to if you don't want to. You can just go in the office. But I said, no, I'm going to do this. Yeah. And I just prayed to God. I said, please help me to help me to walk up there without fear. And I told her, well, you walked up there bold. Like, you weren't afraid. He said, I knew I knew that had to be God. And I knew it was. Because I had prayed and everything. But still working through trying to, I'm not as shy as I used to be. I know that. I talk to people. I can talk to anyone. I can talk to people. There are times where I could get bashful. I still was. Even when I graduated, I was still bashful. But I'm getting better. I'm not as bashful as I used to be. I used to be really bashful. Especially around my aunts and everything. They try to still converse on me and everything. It'd be like this awkward silence. Because I was just, man. But, yeah, but if you're going through that, man, you just got to talk to people, You got to keep talking. You got to keep talking to people to get you out. And lean depend on God to give you confidence, man. He's a good Heavenly Father. He wants to. Everybody else will leave you. He won't. He'll never leave you. He'll always be right there for you, man. He cares about what you're going through, But you got to give him that open invitation. You got to open your heart up and let him in, and let him take lead in your life, But that's just a little story about me, how my experiences with God, and how now I'm just at worship. I pray. I have up to now. There was a point where I was that's really straight. I messed up really bad, and I felt like I couldn't come back. I felt like I done way too much, but when you just know he's always waiting there for you, man. If you think that you can't come back, you can. Don't wallow. If you mess up, don't wallow in guilt. And guilt's a natural response. It's natural that and embrace that, because that means you really feel that you really felt bad about it. And I really felt bad about it. It felt that I could not. I made a whole bunch of mistakes in life. I felt like I couldn't come back from him. And he'll forgive you, man. He'll forgive you. and he'll bring you right back. He'll restore you, just like the prodigal son, man. I'm closing with this. This is over 30 minutes. Now you don't know. There's a story in the Bible about the prodigal son. He had everything going for him, man. He was in his father's house. There was everything was going good, but he was like, I want to take my. Hey, he probably felt grass was green on the other side or something like that. But I want to take some of your money, Father, and go do my own thing. And the father was like, and then he gave him some money, and he went and he wasted the money in wild living, wasted all his wealth, and he wasted everything, man. And he didn't have nothing, and he went into the hog pen. He was in the hog pen and in the mud, you know, and I think he was eating from the hog pen. I don't remember, but he was in the hog pen. He didn't really have nothing to eat. He didn't have the ring no more. He was ragged. He had wasted everything, you know. But then he remembered his his father's, and everything he had good for him. And he said, even the servants, even my father's servants have it good. And so he came right on back, man. And when he came right on back, the Heavenly Father welcomed him right on back. And he was trying to, you know what I did? I made a huge mistake. I wasted your money. And I ain't got nothing. And the Father said, don't worry about it. All that matters is you went away, but you're back now. And long story short, he had an older brother. This is, he had an older brother that was kind of pissed off at him because the father threw the son a party because, my son has returned. He has come back home where he belongs. Kind of like when you get saved, heaven throws a party because you delivered. Now you made a change in your life. You turn your life over you turn your life over to God and everything. You're saved. You're following God now. And that's the we get saved. I don't know, when you get delivered, heaven, or even when you come back, if you lost your way and you come back, heaven throws a party. You don't even know that because a lost soul has come back home. But long story short, the son got the older brother got mad whatnot because you threw a party for him. He went away. He had it good, but he wanted to go off and go waste your money. But here I am. I've been here this whole time, and you have not thrown me a party. Something like he said something. So he didn't say it, but something similar to that. He was mad, and basically the father told him, I could have thrown you a party anytime if you asked me. And that's what he told me. He basically said, my son is gone. He had left, and now he back home. I could have thrown you a party anytime. You never asked me, but my son, he left, and he came back. He back where he belongs now. And basically, his father basically kill the fat calf, get him another ring, take his ragged clothes. Okay, he had ragged clothes, his clothes, he wasted. But put him another robe, you can always come back. You feel like you messed up, he's waiting for you, with open arms to come back to him. All you gotta do is just admit what you did, and he'll accept you back into the fold, man. But that's just that whole older brother thing just taught me that everybody ain't happy, A lot of people don't think you deserve it. He said a lot of people don't think you deserve what you got, A lot of people they ain't happy when you get free. A lot of people ain't happy when you come back. You know, but don't ignore those people because their heart's not right and everything, and they just just jealous. Jealous of you because you're free, because you're trying to do something different, because they think you try to act you better than everybody else. So you think you're better? No, I'm just living my life another way now. I don't think I'm better than nobody else. You know. But anyway, don't worry about those type of people because they. That's another thing he taught me, that older brother. Everybody ain't happy. Everybody not gonna be happy when you get free. They're not gonna like it. Some like it, some ain't, and the ones that don't even worry about that because it's not about them. Your change ain't for everybody. That's a personal decision between you and the Most High, man. So yeah, it's real over. 36 minutes, man. But yeah, that's my little experiences and all that and everything. Just tell y'all something about how my experiences growing up and how I was raised and everything. Still trying to still seeking God more than ever. Pray and everything, worship, and yeah. So yeah. With that being said, I ain't gonna make it. I love y'all. I hope this has helped somebody. With that being said, y'all, peace and remain blessed. I'm out.